Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Joanna Andreykoff, and I will be your instructor for MOS 4472, Accounting Information Systems. I am very excited to teach this class. It's a great course that I hope you'll enjoy. It consolidates a lot of your knowledge from previous classes, so you will see a lot of familiar topics. They will just have a different spin in that we will be looking at how they affect accounting information systems. I am a PhD in accounting. I do both research and I teach. I'm not going to spend too much time in this video talking about myself. We'll chat in class. I look forward to seeing you in class. Unfortunately, I am heading to Texas this week for a conference. So we will have our first class as a session with lecture videos, and we will see each other in person next week. So I'm very excited to meet all of you and see quite a bit of you from last semester. So I'm looking forward to meeting new students as well as welcoming back previous students from management controls. In this video, I am going to just take you through our course outline to get you acquainted with this course and what it's about. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen with you and we will look at the course outline. So here is our lovely course outline. As I mentioned, my name is Joanna. My office is located in the social science building on the fourth floor, 4092. I will have office hours and they'll be virtual, so they will not be in my office. They will be online. I will post a Zoom link from 10 to 11:30 every Monday or by appointment. Please don't call me on this number as I never use it. If you need to contact me, you can email me. I try to get back to students within 48 hours. If you do not hear back from me within 72 hours, then send me another email and be like, Joanna, can you please respond? And I am very sorry if I take too long. Like I said, my goal is to respond to you as soon as possible, but things do get busy. And as I mentioned, I am balancing both research and teaching. So there are two sections of this course. They're both in the nursing building F and B, 2240. The first class is from 12:30 to 2:20. The second section is from 2:30 to 4:30. If there is a week you can't attend one lecture, but you can attend another, just send me an email and let me know. Our course description. This course focuses on the strategic context of the flow of accounting information from a systems perspective, specifically the needs and responsibilities of accountants as users of technology, the impact of new technologies, and the emerging issues in accounting are integrated through this course. These are the prerequisite. I'm assuming you've all taken these courses if you are here with me. Our land acknowledgement I will allow you to read. For our course materials, we are using the Savage and All textbook. That's called Accounting Information Systems, Connecting Career Systems and Analytics. It is a Wiley textbook. Other materials that we will be using are going to be posted on OWL. Just a note, some software in this course may require a Windows platform to run. Where possible, I will provide you links for Apple users. I will not have you using more than Word and Excel on midterms and finals. However, some assignments you might need Power BI or Alteryx, just to let you know. and you will need to have a PC and a laptop. We will go through some data analysis in class, so make sure you always bring your computer to class. Course objectives and format. This is about DAN management as a whole. The course aimed to provide students with overall knowledge and understanding of accounting information systems and the implications of their use in business. The course examines the application of accounting systems, particularly in supporting strategic and operational decision-making and operations. The course also covers information system documentation techniques, so how we document processes, and how AIS or accounting information systems are used to record and enable business processing and transaction processes. The course will be delivered in a blended format. There will be a pre-recorded lecture video and in-person sessions. In the pre-recorded lecture videos, I am going to take you through the chapters, and we are going to have lectures where we are going to do some in-class activities to enhance your learning. So we might have some guided software tutorials, hands-on application of various systems, problem solving, group work, and discussions. Class discussion is expected as participation is part of your mark, and it is anticipated that you will come to class prepared. So please watch all those videos before. I will make them available on Tuesday morning so that you have a day to get ready for our Wednesday class. This is not a course to register in if you're looking for an easy credit. For many students, this course is difficult. The difficulty arises from the challenging subject matter, as well as a failure to dedicate enough time to the content, including preparing class, working through problems, and completing weekly assignments. Students will find that there will likely be a correlation between the pre-assigned problems you do, your adequacy on debriefing on those problems, your attendance in class, and the completion of assignments on your grade. Our key dates, our classes begin January 6th. Our reading week is from February 17th to the 21st. Our last day or classes end April 4th. I'm not sure if we have a class on the 4th, but that's just the last day of the term. And our exam period starts April 7th and goes to April 30th. Unfortunately, I have no influence on when our exam will be. We'll just have to wait and see. Your learning outcomes. So once you finish this course, this is what you should know and be able to do. Explain the role, purpose, and importance of accounting information systems. Understand what risks assessments are and how they impact accounting roles. Apply common internal controls to accounting information systems. Determine appropriate internal controls to reduce risks in organizations. Use the relationships between ethics and decision-making when it comes to accounting information systems and new technologies. Model and diagram business systems and processes. Understand the details of auditing and evaluating accounting information systems. Apply specifics in the above outcomes to business problems and processes. For example, various sales and collection and acquisition and payment processes. Understand how IT in general is important to both accounting and auditing. And you should be able to utilize data analytics techniques to solve business cases and problems. So this class looks at the following. We have a group data analytics report, which is worth 18%. We have in-class participation, which is worth 12% of your grade. I will be providing with you when we start class with participation sheets that you will be filling out each class and providing them to me. And in those sheets, you're just going to write all your comments and what you mentioned. You'll hand it back to me at the end of class. I will return it to you at the beginning of class, and that's how your participation will be evaluated. It will be a rolling type of a system, so you will know your grade. If you don't say anything in class, you will get a 0 in participation, because this is not attendance, this is participation. Based on the quality and quantity of your participation, you will receive a grade higher than 0, obviously. There's going to be a group research presentation that you will be working on with your group. We will decide the timeline of this presentation. There will be a midterm exam that is going to be 2 hours. We will discuss the date of the midterm next week. It will be during class. I just want to see how your schedules look to decide whether we're going to schedule the midterm before or after reading week. And then our final exam is going to be during our exam period, and it's going to last 3 hours, and it's going to be worth 35% of your grade. Your group data analytics project will ask you to apply learning techniques to a business case. This project will be graded both on the quality and thoroughness of your analysis, as well as the visual appeal of your data presentation and dashboards, and the appropriateness and novelty of the insights gained from the analysis. The case assignment will be posted on OWL 4 weeks prior to the due date, so you and your group will have 4 weeks to do it. Your report should be written using the CPA method. For those of you who took the controls class, you know what the CPA method is. For those of you who are not acquainted with it, I will post a prior lecture that I did on the CPA way so that you can learn how to structure your report. Basically, what you will need to do in the report is to identify the key issues facing the decision maker and compose a problem statement. You're going to have to perform both internal and external analysis. Because this is a group project, your analysis should not be just based on case facts. You can do external analysis by doing research on a particular industry that the organization is in. So please do not limit your analysis just to what is written in a case. This isn't a midterm or an exam. It is an assignment, so you can be creative and you can do additional research on the industry the company's in. Then you have to find and analyze alternative courses of actions available to the decision maker in the case. The analysis should not only be quantitative, but also qualitative. You always need to look at the strategic and ethical implications of each alternative. Please remember that the solution that yields the highest profit is not always the best. And your quantitative analysis needs to be performed in Power BI and should be included in your report as, exhibits. Then you need to state your recommended course of action and create an implementation plan for your recommendations. You should specify particular milestones that the organization should reach at each phase of your recommendation. The page limit for this report is 6 double-spaced pages, plus an additional 15 pages of exhibits. And once again, reminder, please incorporate your Power BI visualizations into your exhibits. When it comes to in-class participation, regular participation and attendance is key to this course. and it's a factor in your success and achieving a high grade. As a future professional, it is critical that you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and opinions. Please use this class as an opportunity to develop your ability to communicate effectively and be brave enough to share your thoughts and opinions. Our classroom is a safe and inclusive environment where everyone should feel accepted and respected. I respect each and every one of you. Further, regular class participation allows you to develop the following CPA enabling competencies: communicating, leading, and collaborating. And participation can take many forms, such as completing homework and research prior to class and discussing what you've learned from these tasks. So I might give you special kind of assignments in the lectures to do or think about, or even in a previous class, I'll say, why don't you all come in researching something? And then we'll spend some of our class time talking about it. Another way you can participate is answer the assignment questions, preparing for class, and demonstrating preparedness in discussions. And then another way to participate is relate what we're talking about in class to current events and the materials that are being discussed, and asking relevant questions and providing clarifications on points and issues is participation as well. Questions show that you are trying to learn and enhance your understanding. Notes regarding participation: it is expected that you will arrive on time and be ready to work when you arrive. You will be evaluated on your participation efforts after each class, taking into consideration both the quality and the quantity of your participation. Quality is obviously more important than quantity. It is not anticipated that we'll encounter any problems with poor preparation for class, disruptive behaviors, or frequent lateness or absences. However, should you choose to behave in any of these ways, you will experience a negative impact in your participation mark. And it is appreciated that you inform the professor. So me, if you will be late, need to leave early, or are absent. If you need to be absent from a class, please let me know and I can provide you with an alternate participation assignment. I have done that in the past for students. Your research assignment will be on topics related to new technologies. It is a group assignment. We will create groups next week. Presentations will occur during week 7 through weeks 9. So there will be, I think, 2 presentations for 2 weeks and 3 for another, or something like that. And you will work with a group of up to 6 students on this project. All topics are included on the CPA competency maps, but most are not discussed in depth in our text. All students, not just the presenting group, are expected to develop a certain level of understanding of these new technologies and how they impact and will impact the accounting profession. So about 15% of our final exam questions will be on these research presentations. Your presentation should be approximately 15 minutes in length, followed by a Q&A period, about 10 minutes in length, and everyone should participate in the Q&A period. That is part of your participation marks. And groups should develop their own presentation of materials. Simply covering what's in the textbook will not result in a sufficiently good mark. I will create an assignment tab on OWL, and you will need to provide me the day before your presentation your PowerPoint slides and notes, and a research summary that includes source materials and findings. So when it comes to the research summary, write it up like a study sheet. It does not need to be in paragraph form, but it could be something that your classmates can reference when they're studying for the final exam. We will have closed book examinations, both midterm and final. They will be a combination of short answer, multiple choice, long answer, case questions, and written responses. Your midterm exam will cover materials from week 1 to week 5. The final is comprehensive and will cover weeks 1 to 12, but it will have an emphasis on the materials covered in the weeks after midterms. No dictionaries, including Grammarly or any form of AI, are not allowed. They're not allowed. I do not want any cheating, please. On the exams, if you're caught cheating on the exam, you will automatically receive a grade of 0. Exams will be in person and will require access to OWL, Word, and Excel. You will also be monitored using ProctorTrack. Just to know that ProctorTrack does collect some personal biometric information. So by taking this course, you are consenting to using the software. You can look at the guidelines regarding ProctorTrack on the following link. Students are required to complete all components of this course. There will be no extra assignments to increase your grades. Here's the general policy about missing coursework. There will be makeup midterms and finals, but you will need to get permission to do those. Our lecture schedule will be posted on OWL. Look at the students' responsibilities on our Western Senate regulations site. Our exams will be in person. Nothing should be on your desk except your computer and your student cards. You're not allowed to wear baseball caps. You're not allowed to wear smart glasses. Excuse me. Smart watches shouldn't have any music player, cell phones, beepers, electronic devices, AirPods, etc. in your ears. When you're emailing me, please use your UWO email address. Include our course and section number. As I mentioned, I am teaching 2 sessions, so it's helpful to know whether you're my 12:30 or 2:30 person. Attendance, I expect you all to attend. As I mentioned before, if you can't make it to one class but can make it to another, you're welcome to come. Just make sure you tell me. And also, if you can't make it to class at all, I can provide you with an alternative assignment as long as you contact me before class and in advance. I don't want to receive an email after class on Wednesday night saying, oh, sorry, I couldn't come. Please provide me with an email in advance. Grade fairness. You as the student are responsible for earning your grade. You earn your grade. I don't give you a grade. You earn a grade. So your level of work and effort will be a factor in your grade. Here are the policies regarding accommodation and the process. Accessible in education is available for any students that need it. Here's the policy on religious accommodation, university policy on cheating, procedure for appealing academic evaluations. Here are some support services provided for you. As I mentioned, I am very, very happy to teach this class. I am very, very excited to see you next week in person. I hope you had a great first week of classes, and I wish you all the success this year, this semester. It's very exciting because for many of you, I know it's your last semester of university. So Looking forward to either meeting you or seeing you next week. Take care. Bye.